This is Bruce Boudreau, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to a different type of, well, not different type, just a different time. Clay's Canucks commentary presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Canuck Clay Emo, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take for Easter Monday, April the 10th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so glad that you were able to come. I'm not sure if some of you are working, some of you are off, some of you are watching while you're at work. Moderators, thank you in advance. Do what you need to do. Members, and that's Legends, Hall of Fame, and franchise members. Thanks to all of you and everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether in my beautiful neighborhood of Richmond, in Steveston, in the Lower Mainland, city, province, country, continent, or around the world. Thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else. I know that you could be getting ready for work, school, or I can't say bed, or whatever you're going to do today on this Easter Monday. But the fact that you are here, I appreciate you. There's 25 of you in here as well already, so that is awesome. So thank you for being here. I'll talk about why I move things and everything. I think you could figure it out basically. But I asked you to subscribe now so you can get active in the chat section so you get my videos every single day. Like the video. There are 25 of you in here. Like I said, already 17 likes. So I think that's the best ratio I've ever had. I think some people liked it last night and then they realized that I wasn't going to stream last night. And then I appreciate that. You can get the donation train out of the station. You can become a member. You can upgrade your membership. You can gift a membership. And most importantly, get active in the chat section. Rate and review if you're listening on a podcast platform. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for about 15 to 20 minutes. Got a few things I want to talk about. Then I'll throw it over to you for Canucks abbreviated questions to me. Abbreviated Ask Me Anything. And we will still do the games today. And I have to be out by 11:45 because I have a 12 o'clock lunch date to make. Make sense? Makes sense. Yes, Rosie, I know you're going to Raw tonight, so have fun with that. And people that are just jumping in for a little bit, I appreciate you. And last night, we had some family over. Oh, wait, we got to do this first. Just incredible. Look at that. Justin gifts a membership. So let's give some love to Justin. And Ben Gagnon, the nephew, I believe, of Hall of Fame member Carol Bovenlander, receives that. So I don't think Carol is on here, but I'm sure Ben is. You have to be on here to receive a gift, a membership as a gift. So congratulations to Ben. Thank you to Justin. Ben, let your Aunt Carol know. And by the way, welcome to SDPN producer extraordinaire, Robert Malloy. A morning stream in this economy. Yes, Robert, you remember I work for the Catholic Church, so I wouldn't say we look for every opportunity to take time off. That's not what I'm saying, but I am saying at least on the Easter weekend, we get Good Friday and Easter Monday off. So Robert, great to see you. Thank you, Justin, for that donation. Last night we had people over. And we were doing whatever we do, the homemade emo casino, which was fun, having a lot of fun. And then I knew there's no way that we were going to finish by 10:30. Sure enough, we finished by midnight. So that's why at 9:30, I made the decision, okay, I'm not going to stream tonight. It would be rude if I started streaming while we still had people over in the next room. Plus, it'd be very loud. So I made the decision, I'll bump it by 12 hours. I'll do it still this morning before I go to my Easter lunch, because tonight, I don't think I'll be streaming Clay's Canucks commentary. Because, maybe I will. I'm not sure yet because I have Game Over tonight. I have Game Over, speaking of SDPN. And Parker's Pucks will be my guest tonight for my last Game Over of the season. So what that means is we're actually not doing a Canucks After Dark. We mentioned this last week. So there'll be no Canucks After Dark tonight. Instead, Parker and I will bring Canucks After Dark, so to speak, to SDPN Game Over. And then we'll see what happens from there. So that's why all the changes. So I'm glad you're here today. Or if you're watching this on replay, thank you. And then tonight, for sure, Parker and I will be doing Game Over. And then I doubt that I'll be doing my own stream right after that. I hope that all makes sense. Jaskrin, I didn't even see your comment. And so there, I answered it. No, there will be a Game Over Vancouver stream. That will be me and Parker, but there won't be Canucks After Dark, and there likely won't be my CCC, because that's a lot in one night. Even though I've done 4 shows on one night before. What? We're wearing our black skates on the road tonight? I did not know that. Is that because the Kings want to wear some funky one at home? Okay, awesome. So, you guys, I have a few things I want to talk about, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play for you Bo Horvat's comments from this morning, and let's get to it right now. So, I don't have to rehash the entire Bo Horvat story. I will rehash how I feel about it in a second, but let's listen to Bo right now for a minute.
I think I wasn't obviously expecting that. I think it was kind of the heat of the moment thing where I didn't mean any disrespect to the fans of Vancouver, or, my teammates, or the city of Vancouver at all. It wasn't directed at them at all. It was just it was the fans were all excited, and I was excited to be in a playoff push, and it was just kind of one of those things where my emotions got the best of me, and I was just really happy to be there, to be honest with you. And, it might have come out the wrong way to a lot of people, so I apologize for that. But, I'm just excited to be in this position right now, to be in a playoff push, to be, right there. And, I really enjoyed my time in Vancouver. I'm not trying to disrespect them at all. So I think, I'm sorry if it offended anybody, but I'm really happy to be in this position right now. I'm really happy to be here, and I just wanted to express that. And maybe came out the wrong way to a lot of people, but we got another big game here tonight, 2 big important games, and hopefully we can get in.
So with this Horvat thing, I don't expect you to agree with me or take my stance. Just like I hope that you wouldn't expect me to agree with you and take your stance. And here's the thing, before I get into my stance, and I think you guys know what my stance is, it's so fascinating on Twitter especially, and YouTube a little bit, because I did vlog about this. I'll tell you a funny story about that in a second. But with any divisive topic, it's like people forget to have discussions. You come out, you state your opinion, which is fine, but then people state it in such a way where if you don't see it in their eyes, you must be wrong, because by contrast, I must be right. And I engaged with so many people on Saturday night, Sunday morning after I posted my vlog, and there were many people who, I see where you're coming from, or I said to them, I can definitely see where you're coming from. I don't agree with it, but I totally respect that. But I had so many people say that, because I didn't think it was as bad, spoiler alert, as everyone's making it out to be, that somehow I'm wrong. Like, they know for sure that they're right and I'm wrong. And I would never project that to someone else. So I don't get my feelings hurt. I'm a big boy. It's just funny how I think people have lost the ability to discourse, I should say. So this is what happened on Saturday night. I went to the game. I saw many of you. I saw Justin. I saw Andrew. I saw Ricky. I saw Rosie. It was a really, really good night, actually. And then the Canucks won, obviously. Then I get home, and I saw this Horvat stuff happen during the game. Then I basically was up late, so I vlogged about it, and I posted it late last night, and then it got more watched on Sunday. And long story short, I tried to make sure that I wasn't biased, because Horvat, as you know, was my favorite player when he was playing with the Canucks. He's not my favorite player now, because my favorite player should be a Canuck, I think so. But I still like Horvat, and of course, I liked what he did for the city when he was here for 8 seasons. And I simply expressed that I didn't think he meant any disrespect to Vancouver, and especially its fans. He might have been a little bit bitter at management with the way things turned out, but I said he was in the middle of a playoff push. The Islanders just beat the Flyers. They are tied in a three kind of dog race for 2 playoff spots. They're tied with Florida and with Pittsburgh with 2 games to go. The crowd was going nuts, and he was asked, "What does this playoff push compare? How does it compare to your career?" They didn't say compare the Vancouver fans to the Islanders fans. I think that's why some people were upset, because to them, he seemed to bring the fans into it. But no, he said it's a lot better than Vancouver. I'll tell you that for free. Now, I don't even know what I'll tell you that for free means, but more importantly, he says it's a lot better than Vancouver. But right then and there, when I heard it, I wasn't mad because I was convinced he was talking about the atmosphere. The fact that when he was in Vancouver, he got to the playoffs in his rookie season where he probably had no clue what was going on. And then he got to the playoffs in the play-in in Edmonton in the bubble where there were no fans. So if he hasn't experienced playoff hockey, a playoff race, fans like this for emotion and environment and atmosphere like this in 8 seasons since his rookie season, of course he's going to be excited. So that's my opinion. My opinion, it's not for sure. I'm not saying you have to agree with me. That was my opinion. And I get where other people say, oh man, after all we did for him, maybe he was the bad apple in the locker room. No wonder not all the players liked him. He's being vanilla Bo again. And then when the Islanders posted that and he tried to, I don't say walk back his comments. He tried to explain his comments. Well, I guess he walked them back a little bit. I still see a lot of people saying, typical vanilla Bo, not taking a stand. Look at him now, just trying to weasel out of it, blah, blah, blah. So for me, even though I just spent 5 minutes on it, is it a done story? Probably not, because it's going to come up again if the Islanders make the playoffs. It's definitely going to come up again as the first time the Islanders play in Vancouver next season. Be interesting to see. I think he's still going to get a majority of cheers. He'll get his video tribute, but there might be a smattering of boos. But I also think that time, I don't know, will heal all wounds. There's no wound to heal. I think time will kind of diffuse it a little bit. So those are just some of my thoughts on it. I don't think, even though I vlogged about it, I don't think it was a big deal as many people made it out to be. I know everyone was saying it was like a heel turn. I titled my video, disrespects Canucks fans. Did he disrespect Canucks fans? And then I went on in my video to explain, no, I don't think so. He was just speaking out of emotion. But that's my opinion. And I'd love for you to agree or disagree with it. But I will get to your comments in a second. I'm gonna let you stew on that for about 5 or 10 more minutes. And then I'll happily read your comments for sure. For sure. I see a lot of your comments for sure. A lot of you agree with me. Some of you not agreeing with me. Actually, it wasn't a lot. Actually, more people figuring out why I'm streaming in the early morning. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on it in a couple of minutes. The other 2 things I want to talk about really quickly, and then I will turn it over to you, is Quinn Hughes. I vlogged about this yesterday, showing a lot of leadership. It was 2 weeks ago when he spoke, a couple days prior to the Pride Night against the Flames on March 31st, saying, I'm going to wear the jersey. I've always worn the jersey. We're all going to wear the warm-up jersey. Of course, turns out Andrei Kuzmenko didn't. But Quinn Hughes was fine, was good. He's ready to speak about the media, even unprovoked at that time. And then on Saturday nights, after the game, I know some of you were there. It was Quinn Hughes who took the microphone for half an hour. Yeah, a long time. For 30 seconds. And he talked about his incredible season. I'm not sure what he meant by that, incredible season. But he said it was an honor. It was a treat to play in front of the fans. And that they're looking forward to a better start next season. It was quick. It wasn't like Pulitzer Prize or level of discourse. But it was good. It was good. He said what he needed to say. And I thought it was great. And whether the Canucks always knew it was going to be him, whether it was a spur, I think it was actually, they made the decision the day before. I think he knew for a day that he was going to do it, but he didn't treat it as a big deal. But I think a lot of fans, including me watching it, said, well, it doesn't seal the deal. It doesn't mean, he's going to be the captain for sure. But it does mean that the Canucks management and show enough faith in him that they trusted him with the microphone after what was the end of a very tumultuous season. Again, I'm not saying that this seals the deal, means he's going to be the captain, but just it's yet another feather in his cap, so to speak. And I know, and I've said to you that I've been leaning towards Elias Pettersson that should be the next captain because I still think he's the best player on the team. But Quinn Hughes is likely just as good as a player, just as important to the team. And if we agree that Hughes is a better speaker than PD, and let's imagine if everything else was equal, their play, their importance to the team, the respect from teammates, the respect from the coaches and management, and willingness, if everything was being equal, you likely take the guy who is a better public speaker, quite frankly. And in this case, it's Quinn Hughes. So we'll see where this goes. I'd be fine if it was Pettersson as the captain, but for sure, I'll be fine if it's Quinn Hughes who's the captain as well. But I guess we'll have to wait a few months to figure that out or to learn. but it'll be interesting to track. And I do think I'm leaning more towards Hughes now than Petey. Finally, let's talk about Akito Hirose. He's played 4 or 5 games now. He hasn't looked out of place. He's never, and I watched, this was my first time to watch him live on Saturday night, and I really, really paid attention to him because I was excited to see him play. And I could not get over how poised he is. He never panics. He could have 1 or 2 Calgary Flames forwards breathing down on him, and he'll just make one quick pivot, one quick turn, and then a couple of times he did, instead of trying to skate up the right side, or left side, he would just do a quick backhand pass behind the net to his defense partner, usually Tyler Myers, and then it just alleviates the pressure. And then who was the second defenseman on in overtime after Quinn Hughes? It was Akito Hirose. Or maybe it was third after Ethan Bear. No, it doesn't matter. So, but the 3 defensemen that they went through, I guess, because you don't want to use Myers, Burrows, or McCord. But yeah, the 3 defensemen in overtime were Hughes, Bear, and Hirose. So yes, I'm biased. He's half Japanese. So am I. Not that I think that I'm Akito Hirose, but I do love it when he's playing well. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, he's making Oliver Ekman-Larsson dispensable, but I do think the Canucks have a real gem here. So you sign him in the offseason to a new contract, whether it's a 1-year show me, a 2 or 3 year bridge, whatever you want to do. But he could end up being an important part of this team, not like top 4, but he could be a solid third pairing guy on the left side for a long, long time. There we go. Those are the 3 things I wanted to talk about. That's what I had in my title. Horvat, Hughes, Hirose. So let's do 10 to 15 minutes of Canucks and NHL related questions and comments. You can talk about Horvat, Hughes, Hirose, or anything else you want to talk about tonight's game. But give me a second. Let me do my mid-show sponsor read first, and then I will turn it over to all of you. Shout out to Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Thank you to Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. You can check them out at www.ptform.com. Thank you, Gassy Jack Art, maker of this fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the code tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks off your next Vessi purchase. For those of you who I owe prizes to, I've blocked off a couple hours this afternoon. It's a good day to do it. I'm not working, only have a bit of studying to do. So I blocked up a couple hours today to make sure that I'm caught up to date with all the prizes, and I'll get prizes out to those of you who I have not got to just yet. Mid-show reminder for you to subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, or gift a membership like Justin Credible did. And then, of course, if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Let's go from now, your Canucks and hockey-related questions and comments. Yes, Selena, I'm happy that Cole McCord scored his first goal as well. Justin, Isles fans are a lot more loud and passionate vocally and on a consistent basis, good or bad, than Rogers Arena crowds. For years now, the Canucks organization hasn't given them a lot to cheer for. Agree. With not a lot of cap space and PD Prague getting 11 to 12, how will Vancouver clear cap space for him? Rumors of a trade of Tyler Myers, that's $6 million of a buyout from OEL. So I do think you have to trade potentially Myers and or one or two of the 3, Besser, Garland, and Beauvillier. I think that's how you do it. And by the way, don't forget that Pettersson's contract, it doesn't kick in he still has 1 more year left on this contract. So technically they don't have to make space, a whole bunch of space right now. He is owed $7.3 million next season, and then he becomes a restricted free agent. So if we're looking at $11 million cap hit for PD, it doesn't kick in until the 2024 or 2025 season. Yes, PD hits 100 tonight. He's got it. Yeah, I think he will. Whose contract will pan out better, JT or Bowie? Gosh. Horvat got the extra year. He got 8 years times 8.5, and he got a bit more money. Miller got 7 years at 8, but then Horvat is 2 years younger than Miller. So they're basically wind up at the same age when they're done. I don't know. Both of them have been remarkably durable. And I don't want to sound biased, but when I compare the two contracts, I think the Miller contract might be a tiny bit better when all is said and done. Garland will definitely be the odd man out. It's not Alvin's guy, and they probably want to keep Bo, as in the Islanders Bo. Yeah, of course it's the Islanders Bo. We don't have another Bo. Yeah, I could see that, Jasker. And I watch Garland and I watch him play, and I simply think he's not as an effective player as Brock for sure. Shannon, I'm now fine with Quinn Hughes gets the C, as both Pete and Hughes would be great. So either way, it'll be fine. Yeah, Shannon, I'm with you. I've been really impressed with Hughes in the last little bit. Do I think Kuzmenko will hit the 40 goal mark? Well, he's got to play. He got benched for the entire third period after his first shift. Then he scores a shootout winner, which is pretty funny. Can he score 2 goals in 3 games? Yes, considering how weak our opponents are on Wednesday, Thursday. I say Kuzmenko does hit 40. Exactly on the nose. I'll be honest, on the Hughes and Petey captaincy thing, if Petey is named captain, Hughes would make a good assistant captain. We'll find out. Yeah? Yep, because don't forget, if you have a captain, you can have up to 3 alternates as well. And right now, I messed up in my vlog. I said the 4 alternates right now are Hughes, Petey, Miller, and Myers. Apparently it's Hughes, Petey, Miller, and OEL are the 4 alternates. But yes, I agree with you, Fangirl. Whoever it is between Petey and Hughes is the captain. The other one will be one of the alternates for sure. I love Petey, but if I could choose, I think making Hughes captain would be the better move. Allows Petey to just focus on being a superstar and also might reduce the likelihood of Hughes joining New Jersey. You know, I never even thought about that that brother thing, Justin. That's a good point. That's a good point. But yes, I think, I don't know. For me, it seems like Hughes would embrace the role more than Petey would. I don't think Petey would balk at it, but I don't think he's jumping at saying, no, pick me either. Jasper, do you think we'll do a ceremony on the captaincy, or will they announce it on the player intros? I think, yeah, this is a tough one to read the room. I have a feeling they're going to do something more than a player intro and simply just and introducing your 17th captain of the Vancouver Canucks, Quinn Hughes, although that would be fine. Actually, that's a really good point. Now that I think about it, I could see them doing just that. I could see them doing both, or I could see them doing a little bit more than that, just to make it a feel-good story and to get fans excited heading into the season. Good question. Good question. If Hughes becomes captain, he won't join New Jersey. Yeah, no, that is good. Both of you guys saying the same thing. That's a great point. So far, goalies in 23-24 season, who are we going to have? Well, Demko will be one, and who will be the other goalie? Great question, Shannon. Colin Delia's contract runs out, but he's been pretty good. He hasn't been great. He's been pretty good as a backup. Spencer Martin is under contract for another year, so next year. And then Seelovs is our goalie of the future. I think it's going to be Seelovs in Abbotsford. It's going to be Demko in Vancouver. Martin is going to get a chance to compete for the backup spot in Vancouver once again. Erase the stench of last year. And then we have this new goalie, Nikita Tolopilo. He will likely be an Abbotsford guy. So we have Tolopilo and Seelovs up here, Demko and maybe Martin up here. We need a 5th goalie who's probably a veteran like Delia, who will help compete for that backup spot to Demko. But we don't have a lot of money, so we're going to have to find someone who's pretty cheap. PD deserves the C. Hughes has been great, but PD is the leader that drives his team. No argument there. Just not convinced that he wants it. Prangirl, do you think Alvin and company are starting to have tough conversations on who to keep and who to trade? I think they've been doing that for the past 3 months, quite frankly. Does Besser have a future in Vancouver? I can see both paths. I can see you trade him, but how much are you getting for him? That's why you want him to have a good end of the season. I can see them keeping him though too, and hoping. And he's a top 6. He's a top 6 guy. They just got to unlock him, and he hasn't been bad. He's still at his career average of 0.77 points per game, whatever it is. So he hasn't been bad. I just think he can be better. Jasper says, give Martin another chance. Nuts and bolts. Wait for the Thunder in Vancouver. Sounds like a movie or something. If Miller's a changed man, no longer a diva or lazy defensively, I'd like to see him get the captain, actually. His fire can inspire others. I have time for that argument. I think, though, if it goes south, he can quickly wear on other players as well, so both good and bad. Yes, the Canucks can trade Miller before July the 1st. Rome says, agree. I made a slight case for Miller wearing the C on Clay's video. I saw that comment. That was good, Rome. That was good. Let's do 2 or 3 more minutes of Canucks stuff before we move to 5 to 10 minutes of Ask Me Anything before we move to games. 66 of you in here. That is awesome. We're at 23 likes, so let's bump that up. But I appreciate all of you being here on Easter Monday. By the way, are any of you working today? Or any of you, or is everyone home or out and about? Or what are you guys doing today? I thought you could only have 3 goalies, but by the sounds of it, you need more. Yeah, but you can only have 2 on your game day roster, Shannon. But you can have as many as you want and pile a bunch in the minors for sure. Do you think Joshua could get a letter? Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I think there's other guys I would pick in front of him, and he only has, I'm just looking at his contract, he's only signed for 1 more year. Hughes just seems to be more vocal to the media and fans in general than Petey and can handle the extra responsibilities of being a captain more than Petey, who probably more low-key. That's fair. We have 3.755 million of dead cap coming off. Horvat hoping for Tannen. Thank you, Lindsay, for that. Finishing taxes and doing other errands. Working the John Mayer concert. I work remote. Nice. Updating Windows 11. All right. I'm home today. I'm working today. Just stopped in to give a thumbs up. Hit the like button, y'all, and have a great day. Thank you, Bruce. There it is. And Shannon's going to be her awesome Walmart self from 2 to 9. Easter day, back to work tomorrow. Me too. For a game, you can dress 2 goalies and 18 skaters. Yep. No, I don't think 1 million for Hirose is too much. I wouldn't go much more than that, though. But yeah, that's a lot more than league minimum of 762 or whatever it is. So we'll see. We shall see. Last 2 minutes. Last minute. Maybe you could do a poll between PD Hughes and Miller. Okay. That's a great idea. Let's pop that in real quick. Let's see. Next captain of the Canucks. That's a great idea to do the poll. Let's go. Next captain of the Canucks. And we'll go Hughes, Miller. I really think those are the only 3 options. So those are the ones I will offer. If Hughes and PD pass on captaincy and they go with Miller, oh boy, you think Canucks Twitter was bad with the Bo Horvat comments. That's good perspective. Bonjour, mon ami, David. I don't think it's about him wanting it. He definitely wants it. He just wants to be at the right time and both him and the team understand each other. That's good. That's good perspective. Would I move Bovilli to free up cap space? I would. Volts v Legacy. What's that? I think Hirose has been impressive, but I think he starts in the minors next season. Yes. I think he's going to be one of those guys right in the bubble. Maybe first guy up. Eli is proclaiming he's not going to vote. Horvat is now backpedaling. Hey, morning, Lucas. Yeah, I addressed that at the start of the stream. My own opinion. Isn't it funny? By the way, here's a pet peeve of mine, and something for all of you. When you don't have to say personally I feel. I almost did it too, but I caught myself. You don't have to say personally I feel or I think, because when you say I feel or I think, that's you. That's personally. So I'm not dissing any of you if you say that. I catch myself. I try not to say it. Personally, I feel this, or personally, my opinion. No, personally means you. So I don't agree with that, Lucas. I was saying, but I was also saying that I totally see the other point of view, and I totally respect anyone who thinks who was upset and who thinks he is backpedaling. I don't see it that way, but I know you're probably in the majority, Lucas, as opposed to the minority. Riley says JT should be the captain. Yeah, vote in my poll. I don't think an OEL buyout is worth it right now. Yeah, you have to do it at the right time for sure, and you got to do it when you're ready to compete. I think I feel that in my opinion. Yes, and some people say irregardless. There's regardless or but there's not irregardless. Oh, we have a new franchise member. That's awesome, and I like the name. Canuck Clay Superfan. Welcome to franchise membership. Glad to have you. Yeah, I'm going to rip through these next, and then we're going to go to Ask Me Anything. Horvat isn't going to get a warm welcome back next season. Even spitting chicklets, don't think Bo didn't like that. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we did talk about that. It would be interesting to see what kind of reaction he gets. Good morning. Ask my wife, Clay. Okay, I will. I hope you're not getting me in trouble. Bird, Horvat interview was irritating a bit. So here we go. This is what I'm talking about. We have people disagreeing with me, and that's totally cool. Imagine the Canucks throw a crazy curve and name OEL, the captain. Lazar joked his main motivation of rejoining the Devils lineup today so he can be the first ever to play with all three Hughes. What? I don't get it. So he can be the first ever player to play with all three Hughes. Justin, I'm slow today. I don't get it. To play with all three Hughes. I don't get it. I'm losing something. Lucas saying good luck in New York. So you think we should move the player that came back from the Islanders? I think he would be an option, yes. I think Beauvillier, Garland, and Besser, they're all kind of redundant. Yeah, thanks, Canucks fan. I talked about the Horvat thing off the start. Lucas is also working the John Mayer concert tonight, which is cool. Yeah, is Luke playing already? I imagine so. They want to get him in. People are overreacting. I think some people are. Yes, Luke joined New Jersey, Clay, but isn't that only two Hughes? Like, I read Justin's comment to say to play with all three. Oh, I'm sorry, not at the same time. I'm such an idiot. Okay, I'm awake. It's 11:04. I'm awake. To play with all three Hughes, meaning throughout his career, not at the same time. I get it. Thank you. I understand that Luke was joining. This guy's a little slow today. And yes, thank you, Justin. He played with Quinn when he was here. Yes. Clay, do you have a favorite game from the playoff series against Vegas? Yeah, the 3 that we won. I actually can't remember. Probably. Didn't we win them 1-0 and 2-1? Canucks fan, I'm not going to repeat. Respectfully, you got to go back and watch. That's why they're on replay. And Canuck Clay Superfan comes in. I don't know who this is, but this person is very generous. So let's give some love. Not only becomes a member, him or herself, but also gifts of membership. And Peter Wynn is the lucky recipient. So thank you for that, for your generosity. Let's give some love to Canucks. Canuck Clay Superfan, and then welcome back, Peter. We'll see if we can get you to stick this time. I won't say how many times you've gotten a gift membership, which is fine. I guess the onus is on me. And then yes, Justin, it was a CCC moment. 5 minutes of Ask Me Anything. So no more hockey related questions. I will end this poll, and it's saying, I know it's not going to end up to 100%. Yeah, Sudan and Carr, that was also bad. 47% say Hughes, 30% PD, 22% Miller. So Miller did indeed get some votes. Very, very fascinating. More love for Miller than I expected. Turkey or ham? Neither. It was Filipino barbecue. So for any Filipinos in here, we had a boodle fight. So that's like pork and short ribs, rice, egg, shrimp, lumpia, fried rice, noodles. It was good. Not great for my diet, but it was very good. What's my favorite holiday? How high does Easter rank? From a religious perspective, obviously Easter and Christmas are top 2. For overall, yeah, Easter and Christmas I'd say are my 2 biggest for different reasons. Thanksgiving's kind of sad for me actually because it's always equated to when my dad passed away in 2004. although it's a nice holiday too. So I'd say, yeah, I'd say Christmas, because I seem to there's more focus on family and relationships on Christmas, and more focus on the religious side. Hence the blessed shirt on Easter. So I like them both, but I'd say if I had to pick, I'll put Christmas, then Easter, then Thanksgiving. Of course, the Clay Tridium, first day of summer, Father's Day, and my birthday is a pretty exciting time as well. Summer plans yet? Going to Sault Ste. Marie, Northern Ontario in May for Jake and Kayla's National Bowling Championships. Going to Peru in July for Jacob's World Bowling Championships. Then likely doing a golf trip with Sean and Jake. We're going to Victoria, it looks like. So Coach Rob and Shannon, and I'll talk to you about that soon. That might be in August, and then we'll see what else happens from there. Boodle hype. Speaking of hype, some love for our newest member from Clay Canucks Superfan. Well, very, very generous today. Another donation. So he's done the trifecta, given a donation, become a member, and then also gifted a membership. Thank you for all of that. No sushi today. No sushi day. Calderetta. No, we do not have that. Peter hype. New guy hype. New guy hype. Hey, Gord. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you. Gord, I had a dream about you last night, and it's not as funny as it sounds. I'll have to message it to you later as my accountability partner. It was pretty funny. It was actually, I'll give you the spoiler alert. It was accountability partnership gone wrong was the theme of my dream. Peter uses his membership message 4 months. I know we're in Ask Me Anything, but because he used a membership message, I better read it. On this Horvat situation, I don't blame him. He rarely had any success here in Vancouver. Toxic environment for most of his time here. Fair enough, Peter. I cannot disagree with you. Shannon's asking everyone in the chat, what are your favorite holidays? Easter and Christmas, because of the chocolate. Different reason than mine, but still a very good reason. Yeah, there we go. Fangirl says Christmas because of the gifts that she gives, not that she gets. And Fangirl uses her 23-month Hall of Fame message. Remember to say Happy Easter, everyone. Thank you, Fangirl. Appreciate you. Artemi, it's not good. I get nearly not enough sleep, and I got to do better. I got to do better. Maybe that should be one of my Easter promises. Yes, I'll let you know, Coach Rob, what we're doing and when we're even coming over. We're not sure yet. We think it's going to be August, though. Thank you. How high is my spice tolerance? Canuck Clay's, I can't even read that, capsaicin challenge in the next meetup. My spice tolerance is not good, so maybe that's gonna make it really funny, actually. I can fix your no sushi by getting you some from Walmart. Shannon, love you. I appreciate the offer, but please don't get me sushi from Walmart. Oh, wait. Oh, Tristan. So Tristan now has his own account, Canuck Clay Superfan. So this is Tristan. Tristan, does your mom know that you're spending all this money, though? I just want to make sure. But thank you, Tristan. So I now know that Canuck Clay Superfan 2023 is Tristan. Yes, Rome, I will be announcing the playoff pool details throughout the week on my stream, but really go full bore on the weekend once the season ends. Summer holidays for Lake Time, love it. Thanksgiving, the marathon run. Rio, really good answers about favorite holiday. Capsaicin is a chemical that makes that bird. Oh, capsaicin. Well, I don't like capsaicin then. Well, this is worth it actually because I know it's no Canucks and hockey talk, but if the lines are out, we should look at it real quick. Okay, I'll show this, and then I will move into games right after this. So thank you for your questions, everyone. And really quickly, here are the lines. Thank you for the heads up, Trevor. Kuzmenko, Pedersen, and Kratsov. Interesting. Okay. Second line doesn't change. Phil DiGiuseppe, Miller, and Besser. third line now, Beauvillier, Dries, and Garland. So remember, it used to be Beauvillier, Oman, and Garland last week because I call them the bag line. So now it makes, that fourth line makes the most sense. Joshua, Oman, Saznika. That's the fourth line for sure. So it looks like no McDonough again tonight. Then you have EP40 between the two. So they obviously want to give Kravtsov another chance to play with Pettersson. So put Kuzmenko up there. Garland wasn't that effective. And then Garland plays. So Garland seems to be, I still like Garland up here but I know that Tocchet really likes Phil DiGiuseppe. Hughes, Burrows, Hirose, Myers, Bear McWard. So this is the same group that was on Saturday night. And then Delia. I expect them to go Delia tonight, Demko on Wednesday, and then Delia for the final game of the season on Thursday. Thank you for that, for sure. For sure. We are going to move now towards the games. An early morning game fest. So do not mess it up if you've already done it. If you already played, don't mess it up for everyone else. Who is this? Who is this? Kind of got like a Hughes flow to him on his hair. Good morning, Dominic. And everyone else that is just joining. Retro Collector, hello. Mark Stone is the first. Oh, no, I saw Jack Hughes first, and then we'll go Mark Stone next. Jack Hughes, we got the Eastern Conference correct, but not in the Metro. And he's older than 21. So I need Atlantic Division player next. I need an Atlantic Division player. So Atlantic is the division with Toronto and Montreal and all those guys. So it can't be Zegras because it's an Eastern Conference player. I will take the next Atlantic. I've already picked Jack Hughes. So give me someone from the Atlantic. Panarin plays for the Rangers who are in the Metro. Nylander does play in the Atlantic. So we know it's not an American or a Swede. We know he's left-handed between 21 and 26 years old. And he's not a center or right winger. But at least we got the Atlantic Division correctly. That's not Toronto, so I can't pick Marner. Ooh, I get some Dahlin love. No, oh shoot, I shouldn't have picked him. He's Swede. Never mind. My bad. No, he's younger than 26, so I don't think it's Pasternak, right? Isn't Pasternak a little bit older than that? Cole Caulfield. Oh, okay, I gotta stop. Okay, no more Americans, no more. But at least we know it's a left winger or a goalie. Actually, that's the one thing we've got. He's not a center. He's not a defense. Not a right winger. So he's a left winger or a goalie. And he's not from Toronto, Buffalo, or Montreal. So I need a left winger or a goalie who's not Swedish or American. No, Craig Anderson is way too old. And he's bald. Remember, he's got to be younger than 26. I think Zacha's older than 26, isn't he? Yeah, I thought Coffee was Canadian too. Yes, this person does have good hair. Actually, how old is Zacha? Craig Anderson in his prime. Yeah. That's funny. How old is Zacha? He's old, right? Oh, actually, not that old. He's 26. He's 26 right now. This is saying he's younger than 26, though. Which teams can we pick from? Well, it looks like it's an Atlantic Division team. Oh, I see a lot of love for Hagel. Let's go with Hagel. Very good, you guys. Brandon Hagel playing for Tampa. Left winger, Tampa, Canadian, 24 years old. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You guys are good. Let's go to Gordo now. Nicely done, nicely done. Oh, man, this is going to be tough. 7 letters. 7 letters for this one. So give me a name that has 7 letters in it. Fangirl was ready. It's not my favorite guess, admittedly, because of the repeat of the H's, but at least you nail 3 of the 4 vowels, 3 of the 5 vowels. So let's do it. Oh, great. Okay, no problem. So we have an H. We have an H in the middle. So somehow now it's actually, you don't have to give me a name that has an H in the middle. I'm willing to try some other letters too, just to eliminate for sure. Hinola actually gets rid of the N though, at least. Give me a name that has a T and an N in it and an O. I want to try and eliminate some more letters, some common ones. Stoner. Oh no, that is only 6. Matthews. So, like, even what Canucks players have a 7-letter last name? Or do I do this and just get some weird letters out of the way? No, there's too many repeats. Who else could we do? McDavid? No. Draisaitl? No. Stewart. Stewart is excellent because it gets rid of the T, the E, and the R. I like that one. Let's do that. Okay, total cheating, but at least now we're somewhere. We know the player's name has an H in the middle, and we know there's an E and there's a W somewhere else. There's an E and a W somewhere else. And you know, I'm going to do Coach Rob's Anthony as well because I want to try one with an N. Oh, there's no such name. Okay. This one's pretty tricky. Stamkos, no, we've used too many of those letters already. The S, the T, the A, and the S. So we know that the actual name has an H in the middle, right in the middle. And then an E and a W somewhere else. I want to try and find a name with an O and an N in it. Maroon. Yeah, that H in the middle, that's weird. That is weird. I know a couple of you are saying Wolanin. But then, actually, I'm going to try Wolanin because it does help me with the N and the L and the O. Actually, I like this guess. Actually, that was a pretty good guess. Oh, and I was just going to say, I think David's got it. Because we know there's an H, we know there's an E, there's a W, there's an O, and there's an N. And then this. Very good. Shannon, Rob, David, very good. Well done, team. So we kind of cheated. The way we did it, Alex Newhook, the way we did it, we're not supposed to guess Stewart and Wolanin. If we were playing for real, you can only really guess proper guesses based on. So my second guess should have had an H in the middle, but we would have never gotten it. So good job. Good job, team. We're very smart. Let's go to Wordle now. Oh, that's Worldle. That's later. Oh, that's Twitter. Wordle. So give me a word for Wordle. 5 letters. I will not take necessarily the first one I see. I'll take the first one I want to. That's just to make sure that everyone gets a chance to give a starting word. Okay, I'll do table. So we got an E. I'll take the next word that has an E in it, but not in the final spot. I'll take the next word that's got an E in it, but not in the final spot. Again, it's got to have an E in it. Stead. Oh, I like that, Gord. Stead. Oh, no, I can't use that one because there's no A. There's no A. We already know there's no A. Although that was good. Speed. Speed could work. So we're getting closer. Now we know that the E's in the fourth spot, and we know there's a D in the word. So I'll take the next word that I see that has a D in it, that has an E in the fourth spot. Wouldn't mind a word that we've only eliminated A and E, though. I would love a word that has I, O, or U in it as well. What the heck is a Dover? Whatever it is a good guess. So now we have ER. What is a Dover? We have an ER at the end, and we have a D. Ooh, Trevor says under. Oh, Trevor's good. Nice, you guys. What is a Dover, by the way? Oh, Marcus meant to write diver. That is awesome. That is awesome. Good job, guys. Good job. Very smart. And now we will wind up with my new favorite game. Okay. This one, please. All I ask, oh, this is scary. All I ask is no cheating, okay? No cheating for this game. No, come on over, Gordon. That was like part of my dream. Again, is not perverted. Okay, which country is this? Which country is this? What the heck is that? It looks like, doesn't it look like a dog's paws? Kind of like the dog's front paws? Yeah, exactly. Knuckenbolt says dog. So yes, it does look like the Nordic countries for sure. So what country looks like this? Yeah, I don't think it's Finland. And Patrick Levine says all of Europe. What is this? Or can you type a continent? No, you can't. Another donation from Superfan, from Tristan. Give some love to Tristan in the chat. Thank you for your donation, Tristan. Okay, I'm getting a lot of, let's start with, I know it's not this one, but let's just get in the right territory here. Actually, not bad, actually. 73%. I'm not sure how they grade it, but we're only 5,000 kilometers away from Denmark. So yes, it is likely, it could be a Nordic country for sure. Or is it a Greece or a Spain? Italy with too much wine. Wait, seriously, who's really good at this thing? And who's not cheating? I want to know so we can at least get moving here. Oh, see, Tristan's so good. He asked his mother, Birdie, if he's allowed to spend. Yes, Mom knows that I'm spending money. She says it's only allowed for your streams. That's very generous of you, Tristan. I really appreciate you, but only do it if it's extra money. Like, don't do it if you could use it for someone else, to be honest with you. Thank you. He did it. Norway. No, so it's not one of the Nordic countries because Denmark and Norway are, but it looks like it's further south of these guys. So I've had Belarus, Bosnia, and Sudan. Who's smart here? Who's smart? Well, everyone's smart. Okay, as soon as I see a repeat of a guess now, I will take it. That means at least two of you are thinking the same thing. As soon as I see two of you say the same, as soon as I see a repeat, I'm going to type it in. What is this? Where is this? Retro says, I don't think Belarus is connected to an ocean. I don't know if it's an Is it Africa? Thank you, Tristan, for your kind words. Okay. I've seen at least 2 votes for Ireland, so we're doing that. No, we got to go south. We got to go south. So 5,000 kilometers south. Are we into the top of Africa now? That doesn't make sense. Like, what's this? This is water jutting into... I'm so confused. Coach Ryan says that place. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I only got 3 more guesses. Uganda, Rwanda, and... So I'm getting some Northern African countries now. I've gotten Uganda, Rwanda, and Senegal. And Guinea-Bissau, which I don't even know what it is. No, Patrick Alvin, if you know what it is, but you haven't, and as long as you haven't cheated yet, okay, I've seen 2 for this. Okay, very good. So Coach Ryan just out of the blue, and then Marcus affirms it. So we got this place. This could be tricky. Let's go. Only 2 border countries now of Guinea-Bissau. Yes, Natan, nice to see you. So Natan comes to my religion. Remember on Wednesday night, I tell you guys I'm coming back from church on Wednesday nights, my religious ed. Natan is one of our students. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay, Marcus is convinced that number 2 is Senegal. And Marcus is a pretty bright guy. And he is a pretty bright guy. Good. So what's number 1 then? What's number 1? So that's Senegal. Number 1 would be... You guys, I'm so disoriented. I don't even know what part of the world I'm looking at. Like, I kind of know. If one is Guinea-Bissau, is the other one Guinea? Or... Oh, you guys are so smart. You guys are so smart. As long as no one's cheating. That's the main thing. What's the capital? Okay. Try to do this one without cheating. No, you're not stupid. Tristan, I'm with you. Take care, DSS. Now, Marcus, is this the type of food or what's going on here? Or do you actually know, did you know the capital without looking it up? Be honest, Marcus. I know you don't lie. You're a smart guy. Thanks, Retro Collector. Nice to see you. Marcus, let me know. Burkina Faso. Not sure Mark is still here. Usually types pretty quickly. Oh, it's a different country. See, okay, then I know you're not cheating. Okay, let's be honest. Does anyone know what the capital is of this place? I didn't even know there was a country called this place. So does anyone know what the capital is? And if not, we're not going to sit here and waste, because you either know it or you don't without looking it up. Tristan, we're only doing Game Over Vancouver tonight. No Canucks After Dark and no CCC. Parker and I together are doing Game Over. Okay. I'm just going to type in I don't even know how to spell it now. No one knows the capital. Okay, so we're just gonna skip through this. Oh, I have to put it in cities. Right, Vancouver. What do you mean unknown city? You find this guy. Oh, that wasn't right. This guy. Oh, I can't believe we got it wrong again. Oh, this one. Oh, too bad. It was... Oh, it doesn't give the answer. I guess we find it out later. Oh, great. Let's have fun with this one. Flag. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one is it? Just type in your number and we'll go from there. Trevor says, all I know is it has a star on it. So that could be number 5, as Artemi says. Anyone else want to venture a guess? Patrick Alvin says this is Ghana. And then Eli says not 1 or 5. Okay, I see a couple votes for 5. Good job. Good job. Very good. No time to waste. Answer this one, you guys, in the poll. Population. So I'm putting this in the poll in the chat. A, B, C, or D. So answer this one in the chat. What is the population of Guinea-Bissau? Canucks fan, all you got to do is watch, and you'll know. We're playing the Wordle game now. It's a lot. We played Ordle, Gordle, and Wordle. We're doing Wordle now, and we've discovered this country that I've never heard of. Use the poll. You have 10 seconds to vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the poll, it is saying that 54% of you are saying D. Oh, no, we did get it right. Good job. Good job. Finally, currency. Again, do not cheat, but I do ask you to vote in the poll. I'm going to type it up right now. Start a poll. Currency. A. Whoops. A, B, C, D. You have 30 seconds in the poll to guess now. Oh, the capital is actually just I thought I typed that in, Artemi. I thought I typed that in. Christopher Columbus found Guinea-Bissau. I like pretty funny. The capital of Guinea-Bissau is actually just Guinea. I thought I typed that in. Because that would... Anyway. 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. According to my poll, C and D are tied. C and D are tied. Oh, it's Bissau. See, that would make sense too. Why didn't I guess that? Guinea, Frank. We're going French. Yes. Okay, so here we go. Guinea-Bissau, officially the Republic of Guinea-Bissau, is a country in West Africa that covers 36,000 square kilometers, estimated population of 2 million. It borders Senegal to its north, and Guinea is the only Portuguese speaking. So the only thing we got wrong then is the capital. Wow. That, you guys were pretty smart, because that was hard. That was hard, but we did really well. And then if I just calmed down for a second and thought intuitively, we probably could have got the capital right too. You guys remember, I typed Guinea, but I didn't type Basso. So next time, if we're stuck, I will simply type the name of the country itself as the capital. Because once in a while, it might work. All right, friends, I got to get going. Got to get ready for lunch. Thank you for being here. Legends, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame members, franchise members. Thanks to all of you. Also, we have 3 new members today. One of them is Canuck Clay Superfan, who's Tristan. And then also Justin gifted one that went to Ben. And then I think Tristan gifted one that went to Peter. So thanks to all of you. Thanks also for the donations. I know Tristan came in with a donation as well, with a couple donations. So you guys are awesome. And thanks for sticking with me. You guys found me. I delayed the stream by 12 hours and we made it work. So don't forget tonight, no CCC, no Canucks After Dark, but Parker and I will be doing Game Over Vancouver after the Vancouver and LA Kings game, which is a 7:30 start. So our show won't start till about 10:15, 10:30, and we'll go till about 11 o'clock. Makes sense? Makes sense. All right, guys, have an awesome Easter. Thanks to everyone, like I said, who donated, gifted memberships, and new members, as well as anyone who subscribed. I appreciate you as well. On your way out, subscribe, like the video, become a member, upgrade your membership, leave a donation, gift a membership. Thank you to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training and Weight Loss, and thanks to all of you. Always appreciate you. Never take you for granted. Have a great day. Have a great Easter Monday, whether you're studying, working, napping, or all 3. I hope to see you tonight, 10:15, 10:30-ish, for Game Over Vancouver on the SDPN channel. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. At first I thought that my chiropractor was no good, but I stand corrected. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.